Mark Consuelos, the television star adored for his charm and charisma, and Kelly Ripa, the beloved talk show host who has brightened mornings for millions, always seemed like the perfect match. Their love story, which began on the set of All My Children in the 1990s, blossomed into a decades-long marriage admired across Hollywood and beyond. To fans, they were more than just celebrities. They were the gold standard of commitment, balancing careers, raising 3 children, and still finding time to laugh together both on and off camera. Kelly and Mark appeared to have cracked the code to lasting love in an industry notorious for short-lived romances. But as we've seen time and again, even the most picture-perfect unions can hide storms beneath the surface. Rumors of tension between the couple began circulating months before the official announcement. Insiders suggested that Mark's acting schedule and Kelly's demanding life as a daytime television powerhouse often left them living parallel lives. While they remained publicly supportive of one another, close friends claimed the growing distance and conflicting priorities began to wear on their bond. For fans, the idea that Mark and Kelly could actually separate was almost unthinkable. And yet, when the news of their divorce finally broke, it sent shockwaves through social media. Thousands of comments poured in, expressions of heartbreak, disbelief, and speculation. The real shock, however, came after the divorce papers were finalized. At a recent charity event, Kelly Ripa chose to speak publicly about the end of her marriage. Known for her humor and warmth, Kelly surprised many with a candid and emotional statement that has since gone viral. Some journeys end not because love disappears, but because growth requires distance, she said. Though the words were carefully chosen, the meaning was unmistakable. Kelly's message struck a bittersweet balance, acknowledging the deep respect she still holds for Mark, while also admitting that their lives had begun moving in different directions. Social media lit up with reactions. Fans dissected every line of Kelly's statement, debating whether it hinted at hidden struggles or simply reflected the difficult reality of 2 powerful people growing apart. What stood out to most, however, was her grace. Many praised Kelly for her strength, calling her words empowering for anyone who has faced the end of a long relationship. Meanwhile, Mark Consuelos has remained largely silent. Friends reveal he is heartbroken, but committed to handling the situation with dignity. Rather than stepping into the spotlight, he is focused on their 3 children and leaned on family during this difficult time. Insiders say his main priority is ensuring stability for the kids while maintaining respect for Kelly. This quiet approach has only magnified the impact of Kelly's words. By choosing to speak first and with such honesty, she has framed their separation not as a scandal, but as a moment of growth and reflection. The fan response has been overwhelming. Some have expressed sadness, saying Mark and Kelly represented hope for long-lasting love in the spotlight. Others shared their own stories of relationships that ended not in anger, but in mutual acceptance. Proof that Kelly's words resonated far beyond Hollywood. So what comes next for Mark and Kelly? Sources say Kelly is preparing to dive even deeper into her professional ventures, while also cherishing time with her children. Mark, meanwhile, is expected to continue pursuing acting roles while staying rooted in family life. Both are committed to co-parenting with love and respect, determined to protect the family they built together. In many ways, Kelly's post-divorce statement is more than just celebrity news. It's a universal reminder. Relationships, no matter how perfect they may appear, are complicated. Sometimes love isn't enough to keep 2 people walking the same path when their goals and lives begin to shift. By sharing her truth with dignity, Kelly has transformed a deeply personal chapter into a message of empowerment. She reminds us that endings are not always failures. They can also be beginnings. This story is far from over, and fans are waiting to see if Mark will eventually share his perspective. Will he echo Kelly's sentiments, or will he choose to remain silent, letting her words stand as the final chapter? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: their legacy as a couple remains powerful, and their love story, even with its ending, has touched millions. What do you think about Kelly Ripa's heartfelt statement? Did her words surprise you as much as they moved fans around the world? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Hollywood's most admired couples, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss the stories that matter most. Because even in heartbreak, there can be beauty, strength, and inspiration.